I'm so excited to film this video. I just think this is going to be so much fun, and I'm really looking forward to it. Hi party people, my name is Brittany Lancaster. If you know me from TikTok, hey, or if you're here from TikTok, hey. If you don't know who I am, my name is Brit, and I talk a lot about body positivity and eating disorder recovery. And yeah, now we're on YouTube. Just to give you a little bit backstory of who I am, I have been in recovery from anorexia and binge eating disorder for over 3.5 years now, so that's why I'm so passionate about the topics that I do talk about. And yeah, so today we're filming a Q&A just to give you guys a little bit more insight into my life and kind of answer the questions that you have. Before we begin, I want to give a quick shout out again to my video editor, Rachel. She is amazing. Please go check out her portfolio. It'll be linked in my bio, or not bio. I'm not used to the YouTuber lingo yet. Linked in the description below. Also, make sure you subscribe, turn on post notifications, hit that thumbs up button. And yeah, so I had you guys submit questions on my Instagram at Brittany Lancaster, and I'm just going to answer kind of the ones that I saw most. So I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a rapid fire Q&A just to start off, just because I saw a lot of kind of more general common questions, and so I figured I'd answer those first and then we'll move more into the in-depth questions. So hi, I'm Brittany. I'm 22 years old. I just graduated from the University of Oregon. I was an advertising major and a business administration minor. I have two older brothers, Corbin and Colton. I am the baby of the family. I'm 5'6". My zodiac sign is Libra. My birthday is October 7th. Fun fact, on the famousbirthdays.com website, it says my birthday is October 21st or October 22nd, but it's not. It's October 7th. Also, I don't even know why I'm on that website. I don't need to be on that website. If anybody knows anyone that works there, let's get this fixed because my birthday is October 7th. But yeah, that gives, I'm trying to think if there's any other. My favorite color is yellow. I'm from Oregon. I should probably say that. I'm from Oregon. And that is the T. So let's dive more into some of the more in-depth questions. So, number one. How did you know that you had an eating disorder? So I have two answers to this question. So number one, I knew I had an eating disorder because of the severe health effects that my eating disorders had on my body. I was vitamin deficient, I had hormone imbalances, half of my hair fell out, I lost my menstrual cycle for over 9 months, had really bad acne, lack of energy, had to go to the emergency room before, just a bunch of different things. So I knew that something was wrong with my body. Also, number two, even though I would have never admitted it, I knew in the deep depths of my being that something was wrong with me, because I just knew how much I concentrated and fixated on food and what I was going to eat and how much I was going to eat, and trying to hide my food and hating my body every second of my day. I just knew that that wasn't right. I knew that something was wrong. So yeah. Okay, number two. How often do you think about going back to your old habits, and how do you stop yourself? To be completely honest, I have never thought about going back to my old habits because I was absolutely miserable when I had my eating disorders, and it was some of the worst years of my life, and I was so miserable. And now I live with such joy, and I have so much love for my body and so much appreciation for who I am and my body, and I finally have peace with food. So I have never thought about going back to my old habits because it was the darkest times of my life, so I would never want to go back. Did you apply to anywhere else besides Oregon? Yes, I applied to the University of Oregon, number one, the college that I went to. I applied to the University of Colorado, Denver. I applied to San Diego State University, and then I also applied to the University of Washington. So 4 different colleges. And I always wanted to go to the University of Oregon. It was my #1 school the whole time. My family have always been Ducks, and I just always knew I wanted to go there, but I just applied to other colleges in case, you know. But it worked out, so we're happy about that. Also, somebody said college advice. So if you guys want me to make an entire video, I feel like I should make an entire video about college advice, maybe when it gets closer to August or things like that. Let me know in the comments below. I can totally make one of those. But college is amazing, and I guess my biggest tip for college is do what you want and you'll have a great time. What is your biggest piece of advice for somebody who wants to start recovery? professional help. I cannot stress that enough. Guys, go see a nutritionist, go see a dietitian, go to therapy, go to treatment, whatever you can do. Professional help is the way to go with eating disorder recovery. Not that it's like if you can't get it or if you can't afford it or whatever it is, it's not the end of the world. It just like helps so much to have a professional help you through that hard time. But if you don't have access to one, I definitely say, try to do research, try to read articles about recovery, and try to intuitively eat and things like that. What's your favorite restaurant? Porque No. Yes. If you're from Portland, you know exactly what I'm talking about, Portland, Oregon. Porque No is my, if I could marry Porque No, I would marry it. It is so good. It is such a good Mexican restaurant. My family, we are addicts. When we're in Portland and it's not COVID situation, we go 3 times a week. It's a problem, but the best problem, Next one. Did you ever think you would get famous on TikTok? Absolutely not. I never thought in a million years that this was gonna happen. Just because who thinks you're gonna get famous on TikTok? I didn't think that, And one of my videos when I hit 3.5 years of recovery in February, I posted this video going to my sorority dance and it went viral, and it kind of just hit me that not a lot of people were talking about body positivity and eating disorder recovery on TikTok, and so I just felt really called to start making content on it, and one thing led to another, and it just kind of built up, and here we are, so I'm excited. Tips for thick thighs running, like chafing. Honey, I feel you. Let me just tell you that first off. This is a struggle, but what I recommend, number one, I recommend getting breathable capri leggings. I really like Nike running leggings, but the ones that go to here, so this area is not getting damaged with chafing. But if you do want to run in shorts, I know that if you put deodorant on your thighs, that helps a lot. But I personally just like wearing capri style. That way it's not as hot as full-on leggings. Or biker shorts. Those are good for running too. Where do you see yourself in 10 years? By the way, thank you for everything you've done for me. Well, you are amazing, first off, and thank you for everything you've done for yourself, because you're the person that's getting you through this. I hope you know that. But where do I see myself in 10 years? I would love to be married and have a family, and I would just love to have a bunch of little Brits running around. I also really want to be very successful in my career in 10 years. That's always a goal of mine. Own a home, all that jazz. Yeah. What were you like in school? I love this question because I'm going to be super straight up with you guys and super honest about this. When I had my eating disorders in high school, I was the most quiet girl you would ever meet. I was the girl that was so shy, didn't say a word. I was always so happy and loud and obnoxious at my house, but then I'd get to school and I'd be like, So when I went to college, I was like, I'm just going to be who I am. I'm going to be my weird, bubbly, geeky self, and people will like it. And if they don't like it, too bad. Whatever. They don't have to be my friend. And now, I've never been happier. And now, anybody that you, this is the other thing I really want to say. I hope you guys know I am the exact same on camera as I am in life. That is a big thing for me. I would never put on, some type of facade. You can ask any of my best friends. Anyone that knows me knows that how I am talking to you right now, talking to my camera in my room, is exactly how I would talk to anybody that I met. When and why did you want to share your story to the world? Like I said, it kind of just fell in my lap. I posted that video and it went viral, and I just kind of felt that I needed to talk about that on TikTok, so that's what I did. This one is so funny. I love this one. You guys are the funniest people ever. There were so many responses to my dating life, or if I have a boyfriend, or how many boyfriends I've had. But this one really makes me laugh. She said, "We need more details on your dating life." And then a winky face, spoiler alert, I'm single as a Pringle. Don't have a boyfriend. Not even close to having a boyfriend right now. I have had boyfriends in the past. I've had two actual relationships. Yeah, guys, to be completely honest, I'm just gonna tell you guys about my life and how I am. When it comes to dating, whenever I meet a fellow in the terms of the dating world, I am immediately I'm friend zoning you, stay away from me. I think because I love having people as my friends so much that I don't want to mess it up by starting to like them and care about them and then have it not be reciprocated, because that has happened before in the past with me. So I have a great track record of liking guys that don't like me and not liking the guys that like me. But I hope Prince Charming is out there somewhere. because I would love to make a lot of babies one day. So, not dating anyone right now. I've been on a few dates in the past couple months, but nothing serious. Do you support LGBTQ plus community? Love you. Number 1, love you more. Number 2, absolutely yes. Some of my best friends are a part of the LGBTQ community and I love them to death. You should be able to love whoever you want to love, and the fact that that is even a question really gets under my skin and like irritates me that in our world, like in 2020 or just in general, like it doesn't matter what year it is, people should not question who you want to love. You should be able to love whoever you want to love. So yes, absolutely, full send. What do you mean when you say balance is key? So what I mean by balance is key is, guys, balance is key with everything in life. Balance is key with food. Balance is key with exercise. Balance is key with friendship. Balance is key with dating, with school, with anything. You can apply the phrase balance is key to anything in your life. Essentially what I mean by balance is key is that you have to figure out, number 1, what is the correct balance for you? What's a happy balance for you? And number 2, how can you figure out, for example, with like food, how can you create a balanced meal where you're getting a bunch of different sources of nutrients? Exercise, how can you make sure that you're listening to your body and you're getting movement for your body, like you're moving your body but you're not overdoing it? You know, like balance is key can be used in any aspect of life, and so that's why I love that phrase. Do you want kids and how many? Yes, I want so many kids. I always joke around that I want to like have the reality of cheap by the dozen, but like, I mean, am I lying? Kind of, but not really. Okay, honestly, like realistically, when we're thinking about how many kids do you want? 4. I would say like 4 would be ideally what I would love to have. I would also definitely love to adopt sometime in my life. I think that that would be so incredible to do. But yes, I want to be a full send mamacita. Okay, what is your absolute favorite dessert? I would say absolute favorite dessert, like go to, always down for it, chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream from Ben & Jerry's. Somebody said, have you ever thought about creating a podcast? Yes. Stay tuned. Now, last one. What's one quote you love? Oh geez, I need to look this up. Let's see. I love this quote. I need to find it. It is, we cannot change the cards we are dealt, just how we play the hand. And I love that quote because, I don't know, I just feel like it kind of encompasses everything that I talk about, loving yourself and loving who you are and loving the body that you were wonderfully given. And I just love that quote because I just think it encompasses what I talk about of like, love who you are, love your body type, you know? We can't control our genetics or how we were naturally made, but we can control is how we play the hand, right? Like how we choose to love ourselves, how we choose to dedicate time to bettering ourselves. I just love that quote so much, and I think it is an absolute banger. So that's all the questions I'm going to be answering today. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you want to see another one eventually sometime in the future, let me know. Also guys, comment down below video ideas that you guys want to see from me. Definitely can make some vlogs or some what I eat in days or college advice or high school advice, anything like that, guys, let me know. I'm so here for this. I feel like there was a question that I missed that a lot of people were asking. Oh my god, I remember this. People kept asking me where I get my bathing suits from because I post a lot of bikini videos on TikTok. So I will tell you, like some of my favorite places to look for is Zaful, Target, Walmart. Triangle's really good, but Triangle's more like for tanning purposes, not boating or things like that. Aerie's really good. Yeah, I hope that helped. Triangle can be pricey and Aerie is like kind of in the middle, but Zaful, Target, and Walmart are pretty reasonable in terms of pricing, so definitely recommend that. Oh, I totally forgot. There was a question that was very important that I feel like I definitely should answer, and it was, how do you like intuitively eat without overeating? And in my opinion, intuitively eating basically stops you from binging, because when you're listening to your body and you are eating what your body wants and you're acknowledging that, there's no need to binge, if that makes sense, because your body is satisfied. A lot of the times when we binge out on food, we're binging because we're deprived or we are restricting our body heavily or something like that. And so because of that, once that restriction or depriving becomes too much, we're just like, everything in sight, give me now. So when you don't do that and you do listen to your body and you eat what you want and you eat when you're hungry, stop when you're full, there's no need to binge. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I love you guys so much and thank you so much for watching. And yeah, cheers! Have a great day! Bye!